Hello, and welcome to this episode of the Fan Club. This is episode dos, the Royal Rumble and Raw review. Wow. Where do I start? Let's start with of course, Royal Rumble. Um, I didn't get to see the YouTube match. Um, Cesaro won. I think this was the right choice. Um, Not really digging Face Miz. Face Miz. Um, he's just meh. But the night started off with the World Heavyweight Championship of Alberto Del Rio and The Big Show. Fun little match, actually. Fun little match. I've said this before. I don't think I've said it on here. I like Face Del Rio. I think sometimes WWE has a tendency to turn people face too quickly and then just kind of muddle them down and make them more cartoon characters, i.e., Sheamus, um, John Cena, Randy, not so much Randy Orton, um, but I think this face turn has really helped Del Rio. I think I see some new energy in him. He seems excited. The crowd's definitely behind him. The C chants last night were actually pretty funny and pretty cool. This wasn't anything we haven't seen before in the Last Man Standing match. It was still a fun little match, entertaining. Even the ending, we've seen the use of handcuffs and duct tape before, but to see Ricardo duct taping uh, Show's feet to keep him down was kind of funny, and it was a good, entertaining little match. Uh, the tag team match, which was Team Hell No versus Rhodes Scholars. Uh, Nothing special about this match. It was your typical tag team match um, with Team Hell No retaining. Um, yeah, just your basically prototypical tag team match for WWE right now. Right now, so man. Uh, then we had the Royal Rumble match. Before that, we had a little backstage thing with Dolph Ziggler, interview with Dolph Ziggler, where Ziggler said that he would come in number one, basically saying there's no difference between one or two, um, and that he would win the Royal Rumble and then cash in Money in the Bank and go to WrestleMania and unify the titles. Um, so that was that. He cut another little in-ring promo, basically saying it didn't. He was going to win. It didn't matter who was number two. Bring him out, and that brought out the first surprise of the night, which was the return of the Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla, Y2J. Jericho came out to a huge pop, just unbelievable pop. Um, the roof of Phoenix just went off the, just exploded. The roof, yeah, the roof there in Phoenix just blew up. I mean, it was just insane. Um, Ziggler, for his part, really played it up good with the shock, with the what are you doing here? Look. Um, Not a whole lot of big surprises besides that, as far as surprise entrances. Um, Goldust, that was a big surprise, and Goldie actually looks pretty good, considering. Um, at least in my estimation, it looks like he's slimmed down quite a bit. and actually still looked like he was pretty smooth in the ring. Um, the other big surprise was the Godfather, who came down with his hose and lasted about 1 second. I think he actually tied Santino's record. Um, it was a funny little thing though, but in hindsight, I think they kind of wasted that um, in the spot where he came in at. Um, that could have been used for another wrestler, maybe. Um, I found it interesting the people that weren't there. There was rumors of Shelton Benjamin and Carlito and even MVP, um, all of whom were not there. Just shows you what you can believe on dirt sheets, huh? Uh, hold on. Phone's dead. Anyway, um, in the end, it was a good rumble. With a couple of matches here during the rumble. The match itself was good. It was just the ending. I really feel they had a chance to do something special with this rumble, and they failed miserably. Um, as most of you know by now, Cena ended up winning the rumble. Um, I've seen some people that think this was the only logical choice. I don't think so. I think there are so many other people they could have gone with this. Even Ryback. Like I said before, you can say it was a smart putting a rookie in. Um, maybe not, but at the same time, you got to look at just how over Ryback is right now. And you could say the same thing with Ziggler. Putting Ziggler in to be the Royal Rumble winner. There's just a whole lot of things you can do there. Um, you could have him, if you want to unify the titles, you could have him do that. You could have him, like I said, do a thing where he loses his Mania match with the Rumble shot, throws a fit, saying, "No, no, I didn't win. I didn't lose. I didn't lose." Cash in the Money in the Bank, and win that way, or even later in the night. You can do different things like that. It's just a matter of how you want to do it. But it seems like they went with a safe bet um, with Cena. They know he's going to make money. They know that the potential Rock Cena rematch is going to make money, even though I personally don't think it needs to happen. And I think a lot of people from the IWC um, Internet Wrestling community, for those of you who aren't, also believe that it doesn't need to happen. Um, so it was like I said, it was a good match. I just wasn't too thrilled with the outcome. The second match is the same, kind of the same thing. Rock versus Punk. Uh, Great match. Great match. I love Punk selling the teasing, uh, putting Rock through the Spanish announce table a couple times, taking the little hood thing off and then putting it back on and bowing to the Spanish announce people and saying hi to them, and that was kind of funny. I always like it when you have the wrestlers interact with the crowd or with other people. Um, it was a good match. Really, I mean, I thought it was really a really good match. Um, a little bit of controversy though. Then the match lights went out. You heard some commotion. Lights come back on, and it looks like Rock has been power bombed through the table. The whole time, um, the announcer, Cole, Michael Cole, sorry, brain went dead there for a minute, yelling, "It's the Shield, it's the Shield." Punk, lights come back on, Punk rolls him back in the ring, hits the elbow off the top rope, pins him 1, 2, 3. It looks like the match is over. Um, but, however, shortly after that, Vince comes out and threatens to strip Punk. Rock says no. If anybody's going to take it off of Punk, the title off of Punk, it's going to be me. Vince restarts the match. Couple minutes later, Spinebuster, People's Elbow, 1, 2, 3. Your new winner and new WWE Champion, The Rock. I'm gonna actually have to make this into two videos, so I will be signing off here, making a new video here in just a couple of minutes. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for my Raw review. What could it be? What could it be?